So happy Friday, everyone. Hope you're settled in, ready to give yourself some love with our yoga practice. So today we'll do more of a Hatha yoga style base class. And so Hatha means sun and moon. And so it's really aligning our energies to just the world around us and being a little more sensitive so that we can feel the earth's natural energies, the energies just around us, to just allow ourselves to be a little more in tune. All right, so it'll be a slower practice. We'll hold postures a little longer, but super beneficial for you. So let us come to the front of your mat. So you'll bring your feet together and stand in your mountain posture, nice and tall. Imagine someone pressing your top of the forehead down, and you're pushing up, growing tall as you can. Now with your inhale, reach your hands up. On the exhale, go back. So take a gentle back bend here. Align your ears and your biceps. Press your hips forward. Breathe in here for 3, 4, 2, and 1. On your exhale, gently fold down, tuck your chin, and release down. So you can hang your fingers over your toes or maybe bring the hands to the sides of your feet. Just fold down and release into this. Gently bend your knees. Let's step your right leg back. For a low lunge, rest your knee down. Squeeze your thighs together to engage the hips. All right, pull your front heel back, lift your chest forward. So lunge into that front thigh. I'm going to be holding about 5 breaths through this flow of postures here. Okay, now let's ground the hands down, spread the fingers, and we're going to move into our downward facing dog. So you're going to step your left leg back. You can bring the toes to touch for this down dog. Get a nice inverted V shape. Press your chest forward. Lift your tailbone up and back. Maintain the breath. Gently shift forward towards your high plank. So shift your shoulders over your wrists. Slowly lower your knee down and your chest down to the floor. See if you can ground your forehead down as well. So it's an 8-pointed posture. You have your forehead, your chest, hands, knees, and toes only on the floor. Keep breathing. Feel that articulation in the lower back, the lumbar spine. Good. On the exhale, release the tops of your feet to the mat. Hug your shoulder blades back. Inhale, lift the chest. So the cobra snake posture. Hey, you want little to no weight in the hands. So you're using your upper body, pressing down to the tops of your feet. Lifting up. Maybe take your gaze up. Final breath in. Exhale, release. Let's tuck the toes. Press back up to a plank. Back to our inverted V posture. This posture is all about finding space, really extending the spine. Hey, on your next inhale, step your right foot forward, low lunge. So again, squeeze the thighs, pull the front heel back, and lift the chest forward. Keep your hands grounded onto the mat. This practice is all about connecting with your breath And just removing the mind for a little bit, letting the body take control. Getting in touch with the shell that we're in, right? All right, let's step the left foot to meet the right. And lengthen the spine here. Take an inhale, maybe look forward to find a flat back. And as you exhale, fold down, tuck the chin, release down. And again, let's go. Inhale, maybe look forward. Exhale, release. Inhale, forward. Exhale, bow down. 2 more times. Inhale up. Exhale down. Last one. Inhale. And exhale, release. Letting that lower back go. Maybe shake it out. Move to one side if that feels good. Yeah, let's gently lower the knees. This time, let's step our left foot back. Low lunge. Again, squeeze the thighs. Feel that strong engagement through the right leg here. Connect with the breath. Okay, let's get ready for a down dog. Gently step the right foot back. Bring your big toes to touch. And ground down through the fingers and the knuckles. Find external rotation with the shoulders so your shoulders broaden, all right? And hug the belly, draw the navel up and in as you draw your heels down to the floor. To make our way to our plank posture, lower the knees, lower the chest, and the forehead. 8-pointed posture. Feel the lower back engagement. Hug the shoulder blades back. On your exhale, release the tops of the feet. Cobra pose. Inhale, lift the chest up. Little to no weight in the hands. Really ground down through the feet. Lift up. Final breath in. Exhale, release down. Tuck the toes. Press back up to our plank. Inverted V shape. Extend nice and long. On your inhale, step the left foot forward, low lunge. Continue to press those thighs together, squeeze in those legs. Press the chest, lift it up and forward. Nice. Let's step the right foot to meet the left. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, bow down. Released into it. Again, inhale up. Exhale down. 2 more times. Inhale. Exhale. Really cleanse that breath. Breathe in. And breathe out. All right, from here, let's reach your hands forward to align your ears and biceps. So extend those elbows. Maybe you need to bend the knees a tiny bit and come up. Keep the ears and biceps aligned. Slowly come up. Nice and upright. And let's go back. Take that back bend just like how we started. Continue to press the hips. Release the glute muscles. And just release back. Keep those ears and arms aligned. Here we go. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, come back up to center. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart center. Nice job, guys. All right, again, you can come to the front of your mat if you want, or you can face the screen. We're going to bring our feet about 2 of our feet distance apart. So you can kind of measure it toe to heel, just like so. So you're going to be about 2 of your feet, almost about hip width. All right, let's interlace the hands behind the lower back. Inhale, lift the chest up. Exhale, let's bow down. Again, you can always keep your knees slightly bent and press your hands forward. Really squeeze the shoulder blades. We're rinsing out the shoulders, releasing the lower back, maybe swaying from one side to the other. Just connecting here. When you feel that tension, when maybe it's a little sore, but it's a good type of sore, just work on your breath. Take deeper breaths. Exhale out even longer. Take your last breath in and release it out. Inhale brings you back up nice and gently. Okay, now we're going to take our left foot and point it out to the side. All right, so ensure that your heels are in one line. Your left foot is facing towards the side, and you're going to turn your body and your torso to the side here. All right, and again, let's inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, fold down. So you're pulling your right hip or your left hip back and working your head towards your left knee here. Just release into it. Continue to press those hands forward. Staying in tune with the breath, with the air. Encourage you to breathe through your nose. Find your ujjayi breath. It'll help to create heat in the body and allow your spine to be a little more stable. Okay, take your last breath in and release it out. Get a little deeper. Inhale brings you back up. Let's face center. Bring the foot back forward. And let's turn your right foot out. Okay, square the hips to the side. Maybe interlace your fingers the other way this time. Inhale. Exhale down. This time really pull your right hip back. Work that forehead towards your knee. Challenge your breath, right? See how much more you can release down the bigger you take a breath. Let's take your last breath in. Release it out. Get a little closer to that knee. Good. Let's come back up. Face the center. Let's reach our hands out to the sides this time. Keep those feet, heels in one line, toes facing forward. And let's go again. Left foot out. Look towards your left. And reach down for your toes here. All right, so just reach as far as you can. Maybe you need to find your ankle, okay? Or you can even find the floor. Keep your fingers aligned with your toes and bring your hand on the outside of your foot. Reach your hand up and bring your thumb towards the base of your middle finger here. And you're working to lift up your shoulder and chest and gaze right at the point, the tip of your middle finger. So pulling that left hip back, gazing up. Holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release your neck down. Reach your hand back out to the side. Gently come back up. Turn the toe forward. Other side. Bring that left toe, right toe out. Gaze to the side. Find your base with your right hand. Maybe it's just your shin or your ankle or the mat. Bring their upper thumb to the base of your middle finger and keep a steady focus to the tip of your middle finger. Continue to work lifting out of that shoulder. Lift up your heart. Really magnetize it up to the sky here. 5 breaths. Last breath in. And release it down. Gently take your hand back up. Let's come back to center. Nice job. Let's get the neck really quick. So grab with your right hand. Grab your top of your head and bring your ear down towards your right shoulder. Keep that left hand extended out. Okay, let's gently release. Let's switch sides. Gently pull it down. Work that ear towards the shoulder. Continue to extend out with your right arm here. Maybe even lift your chin up a tiny bit. Just enjoy that neck stretch all the way down through the right hand. All right, let's slowly release. Let's bring the hands, interlace the hands underneath your chin this time. So we're going to do a few breathing exercises here. So on the inhale, really lift up your elbows. All right, and on the exhale, look up, press up, and bring your elbows to touch. Good. Inhale, come back to center. Lift up those elbows. Exhale. Inhale back. Exhale, release. Try to touch those elbows. Inhale up. Exhale back. Last one. Breathe in nice and deep. Exhale, nice and long. All right, got the throat and neck nice and loose. Feeling great on this Friday. Let's do a little squatting. So we're gonna bring our hands forward here. And feet hip width apart. On the exhale, I'm going to face the side so you can see. All right, we're just going to sit the tailbone down and back. So sit down as if you're in a chair. If you look down, you should be able to see your toes and maybe the front half of your feet. So you have to really send those hips back and just sit as low as you can. We got 5 breaths here. Okay, last breath. Gently make your way up on the inhale. All right, feeling those legs nice and warm. Let's take it up a notch. See if you can come up on your tippy toes, on the balls of your feet. And again, with your exhale, let's go down. Really send your tailbone back. Keep those knees nice and bent. Just go as low as you can. You know your limit, you know your edge. Just go to that. Okay, keep those heels up. Breathe in. Here we go for 3, 2, and 1. Make your way back up. And release. All right. Let's do a quick sun salutation here. Let's bring in some vinyasa into our hatha practice. So we should be nice and warm, nice and loose. Energy is flowing in the body. Take a nice big deep breath in. Reach up to the sky. Exhale, fold down. Tuck the chin. Inhale, halfway lift. Look forward. Bend the knees. Step back into your high plank. Can always modify with your knee down. But if you can, get those hips up. Let's hold our high plank. Really squeeze your forearms together. Broaden the shoulders. Lengthen out your neck here. Really find that hollow body. So lift the navel up and in. Nice. Let's shift forward. Bend the elbows straight back. Low cobra. Flip the tops of the feet. Inhale, lift the chest up. Exhale, release down. Tuck the toes. High plank. Downward facing dog. Get those hips up high. Draw the heels low to the floor. Create that space. Allow something new to come in to your mind, body, or spirit. Take your breaths. Don't forget to breathe. On your next inhale, lift your heels up. Exhale, bend your knees. Look forward. And you can step, hop, or jump forward. Take your halfway lift. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold down. Root to rise. Reach up. Maybe even take a back bend. Big breath in. Exhale. Bring your hands to your heart center. Let's go. One more time. Breathe in. Reach up. Exhale. Fold down. Inhale halfway. Bend those knees, step back, high plank. Nice and strong in your own power. Engaging the legs, squeezing the core. Strong hands and fingers. Nice, shift forward, let's lower down. Bend the elbows, hug it into your ribs. Ground the tops of your feet. Maybe take them, squeeze them to the midline. Inhale, lift the chest up. Exhale, release, tuck the toes. High plank, down dog. Maybe walk it out. Maybe bring one ankle over the other to get more in that calf, that gastrocnemius muscle. Just do what feels good in your body. All right, let's shift forward into our high plank. And we're going to lower slowly on the count of 5. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring the chest down onto the mat. All right. We're going to make fists with our hands. So you're going to tuck your thumb into your hand and grasp your 4 fingers around your thumb. All right, and then you're going to bring them underneath the hips to support. And you're going to keep your chin grounded down. On your inhale, expand the belly, lift up both feet here. So as high as you can, feel that lower back strength. Lift it up for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Gently lower down, release the hands. Nice job. Let's come right back into it. This time, lift the hands up. Face your palms down. Lift the chest and lift the feet. Maybe even squeeze the feet together. Extend. Maybe point your toes back. Find length here. So draw the crown of your head forward and extend your toes back. Holding for 3, 2, and 1. Release down, cheek to one side. Take a few moments to take a breather. Opening up the back here. Letting energy, letting blood flow and oxygen to circulate all through the body. Let's come back to center. Reach the hands forward this time. Ground the feet, the tops of your feet down to the mat. And we're going to leave the feet down. And on your inhale, we're just going to lift the chest and lift the hands. So bring your hands in line with your eyes here. Gaze forward. Lift the chest up. Holding. We got this for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release down, other cheek to mat. Side out. Enjoy the floor. Let's come back to center. Let's find our floor bow. So if you can, grab the tops of your feet or your ankles. All right, or just reach for them. If you can't grab them, just reach for them. All right. And on the inhale, you're going to lift your chest, kick your legs up, and maybe balance right on your torso. So send your gaze forward or maybe even up. It's a deep back bend here. Breathing for 5, 4. Continue to press the feet up. 3, 2, and 1. Release it out. Maybe sway the feet from side to side. Release. All right, one more set. We got this. Let's open up that back. So good, right? A lot of us are sitting down all day. Inhale, expand the belly. Kick up. Press up. Feel the spine articulation. Continue to breathe for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great job. Cheek to mat. Now let's gently make our way over to one side and turn over on to our backs. We're on our backs. Let's lift up your right leg straight up to the sky. Press your heel up. Extend the knee as much as you can. And just work to get that leg as straight as possible. Now lower 45 degrees and hold. About 5 breaths here. And release it down. Left side, extend it out. Really point that toe. Maybe you're pointing it towards your face, right? If you can flex that ankle. Really extend that knee up, straight up. Send that energy through the heel and up to the sky. Okay, lower 45 degrees. 5 breaths. And release it down. On your inhale, bring both feet up this time. Okay, extend both feet, flex both ankles. Squeeze the feet together. Really squeeze the balls of your feet together, heels together. Draw everything in. Maybe draw the belly up and in. Have a nice flat back on your floor. Let's lower 45 degrees. Little challenging. You can always bend the knees a little bit too if you need to. 3, 2, and 1. Lower down. Sigh it out. Enjoy the floor. Quick low boat. Let's lift the feet up. Reach for your toes. Try to get your shoulder blades off the mat as high as you can. Okay, lift up those heels. Feel the core. Feel the shaking, and that's okay. When you shake, it means you're moving your body into another gear, right? Just like how we shift a car. That vibration, that's how we move and progress. Holding here, we got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Breathe it out. Enjoy the big foundation that you have to release into here. All right, inhale, reach your hands over your head. On the exhale, come all the way up, sit up, reach for your toes. Okay, reach and fold into it. Maybe grab the sides or your big toes, whatever feels good for you. And release into it. Tuck the chin. And draw your navel into your thighs here. So really pressing that lumbar spine in towards your legs. Towards the femur. Last breath. On your inhale, let's come all the way up. Let's find a reverse tabletop. So you can take your hands, face them forward. And ground down the bottoms of your feet. Inhale, lift your hips up. All right, feel that shoulder engagement here. So lift those hips. Maybe go another step further. Kick out your left foot. Maybe take it up. All right, release the neck, holding for 3, 2, and 1. Release down, other side. Let's go. Extend it up. Keep pressing those hips. Press out through the shoulders for 3, 2, and 1. Let's release down. Yeah, let's make our way back down to the mat. Let's find our inversion of choice. So this is step 1 right here. Right, you got your hips just resting down on the mat, lower back down. Or you can support the lower back a little more. And just get the hips up a little higher. So keep your gaze straight up. You don't want to turn your neck, just like I did. So just get those hips up a little higher than your heart. And you can slowly work towards your shoulder stand. Just come to where you're comfortable. Keep your gaze steady. Really lift up through the toes. So someone is pulling you straight up to the sky here, getting as long as you possibly can. Maybe even engage your legs. Squeeze the glutes, squeeze the thighs, the calves. Allowing the heart here to take a break. Reversing gravity on the body. So powerful and healing and rejuvenating for your body and mind. Let's gently come into our plow pose. So you're going to send your feet over the head, close as you can down to the floor. Extend those knees as much as you can. And gently bring your knees towards your ears for Deaf Man's pose. And let's make our way back down. Gently, one vertebrae at a time. And we'll move into our fish posture. So you're going to bring your hands behind your sacrum and lower the forearms down. So, closing out our practice, let's open up the throat. Maybe point your big toes forward. Really squeeze the shoulder blades together to lift the heart up. Open the throat. Take your final breath in. And let's release down onto our mats. Let's ground the bottoms of our feet down on the mat. And just release our hands out to the side. All right, and take your right foot over your left knee here. And now you're going to open up towards your left. So you're going to send your left knee down towards the left. Maybe feel that hip stretch in your right leg here. Keep pressing your right knee forward. All right, so you just have to be in tune with the body, right? Feel, what can I do to just get a little bit more benefit in this relaxing posture. All right, let's come up. Let's take a reclined pigeon. So you're going to send your right hand through your feet and grab onto your shin, lower knee, and just pull down. Square off your hips. Maybe use your elbow to press in to your right leg. Continue to breathe here, right? Let's really release those hips. It's where we tend to hold a lot of emotions and just stuff. This allows us to just breathe it out here. Let's release. Let's switch sides. Left foot over the right knee. Press the knee forward. And gently make your way down to the right. Continue to press forward with that left knee to open up, right? That left hip. Okay, let's come back up. Find a reclined pigeon. Let's thread the left hand through. Find your shin, bottom of the knee. Pull in, hug it in. Use that left elbow to square the hips off. Let's just release here. try to soften, yeah? Soften the jaw, soften the face. This can be really uncomfortable. But yoga is just a practice of releasing, letting go. It's all about just letting go so that we can just bring more new, right? New stuff, greater stuff into our life. A few more breaths here. Keep it up. All right, let's release. Let's find our happy baby. You can grab either your ankles or the tops of your feet. Just spread the hips wide. Really press your knees down to the floor. And work your sacrum down to the mat to find a flat back. And now let's gently release into our Shavasana. So bring your feet down to the edges of your mat, hands at 45 degrees, palms face up. And let's just really enjoy this few moments that we have to completely be conscious and aware, but be in full relaxation. All right, when are we ever in this posture, awake, right, during the day? And just releasing, letting everything go. This is really your last chance for your week to just let it all go. Just bring your body into full, deep relaxation. Just let everything go, all the face muscles. Sometimes we keep those tense. Let the shoulders, elbows, wrists, all our key joints. All right, the chest, the navel, hips, knees, ankles. Just put it all to rest. If you can stay here a little longer, highly invite you to do that. If not, you're ready to end your practice, you can take a final long breath in and your final long breath out. Gently make your way over towards your right side. Find a comfortable fetal position. And slowly make your way up to a seat here. Find a comfortable, easy seat. And let's take another breath in with your hands raised up to the sky. Bring your hands down to your heart. It's always an honor to practice with you all. Thank you all for joining in and just giving yourselves this time for yourselves to just really move and breathe. That's really what yoga is all about. Namaste. So I hope you all have a great weekend. If you're in Washington, man, it's a beautiful day. So let's get out there. Let's connect to nature. Happy Mother's Day. I really honor you, all you mothers out there. I have a really close connection with my mom, and so I know the power of a mother's love. So hope you all have a great weekend, and see you all again next week.